Good morning, y'all. How you gotta be so careful how you help out a drug addict. Story time. Yesterday, I am at a gas station not far from my house. I live in Cleveland. Gonna leave the name of the gas station out. It's not even important. And I was getting money out, and of course, right, I would have to be getting money out. I was getting money out for I was taking a class of all the stupid things, a ceramics class, and I wanted to be able to tip the instructor before I left. Really innocent, really stupid. I was also getting gas. So when you go in the ATMs, it's in a gas station. It was a Sunday. I couldn't go to the regular bank. It's like in the corner by the coolers. I look down and there's the smallest human, but not a child, an adult woman, sitting there, like kind of cradling herself, rocking. And she's been picking at her face. And instantly when that happens, I think meth, but I saw track marks on her, which could still mean that, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube, but whatever. I'm not monetized yet anyway. Speaking of which, please subscribe. Not that I'm just looking to get monetized, but please subscribe. Back to the story. And she saw me. I almost tripped over her, and she looks up to me and she's like, "Did you know that there's a whole wall of plugs back here, like an outlet?" And I immediately knew she was like high on something. And I said, "Oh, okay, good to know." She was plugging in this very teeny tiny, very old Kindle. It wasn't even a phone she was looking to plug in. And she did not ask me for money, but she did ask me for a ride. And I said, well, I have to pick my husband up in a little bit. I'm actually headed to Akron is the name of the city I was headed to. It sounded like I was tripping over excuses, but it was all very true. But since she didn't ask me for money, I said that I would give her a ride. And she proceeds to tell me that her boyfriend's staying across the street. And I know that there's a rehab facility across the street, but I thought that it had changed and it was just LGBTQ plus friendly. So that wouldn't have made sense if that were the case. And so I asked her if that's where, he was at. And she goes, "Nobody used to stay there." Well, I know about that place because my husband, Rodney, used to stay there when we first got together. But I also know that it's LGBTQ plus now, and it's just not for, regular guys the way that it was 7 years ago. Things changed in life. Stay tuned for part 2.